What's up, all my devil dogs? It's your boy, Sean Otley, strength.corp.general. Real interesting question that my good lady friend just asked me here, man. Like, I'm telling you, if y'all looking for a good camera woman, yo, just like Jake was my good cameraman, dog, Shauna right here, my good camera woman, man. She's legit. But anyway, go ahead and ask your question because I think it's going to help a lot of people out there. I'm going to do my best to answer it.
My question was, why is it that a lot of people only tend to use the gym in seasons? Like, for example, they only want to get fit towards summer so they can wear bikinis and things at the beach.
All right. So she literally just asked me this. This is a cappella. I did not come up with a response for this video, so bear with me.
Sorry.
No, it's cool, man. This is how we got to do it on the channel. We got to keep it like, we got to keep
100.
keep it 100, 300, oh, blah. All right, let me stop for people think I'm like fucking ghetto or shit and then they fucking unsubscribe. But all right, anyway, so pretty much she's asking, why is it that, sometimes the gym is packed and people want to like, oh, let's get in shape, guys. Typically, let me tell you the seasons, all right? The seasons typically are like this, all right? It's usually New Year's, obviously. I mean, any lifter knows New Year's is the worst fucking time to go to the gym. So you got New Year's, you got, so that's New Year's right before spring break. All right, so around like, February, March-ish. The people who kind of maybe died off a little bit come back for a little bit, like a couple weeks to try and get right for spring break. After spring break, you got summer. So right before around May, people want to start trying to get ready for the summertime pool parties and shit. Then one that people really don't know about is back to school. A lot of people at the beginning of the school year, like around August, September, they like, oh, we're going to do it right this semester. I'm going to get right this semester. I'm going to get my grades right. I'm going to get this body right. Yeah, that shit dies off too, unfortunately. I won't say everybody. Some people stick it out, but majority of people, it dies the fuck off. And then, of course, you got the people right after Thanksgiving that kind of feel guilty as fuck for, eating all the turkey and dressing and stuffing and cranberry sauce and all that good shit, grandma, that sweet potato pie and shit. I know I be fucking with sweet potato pie every fucking Thanksgiving, but I digress. And those people tend to, they'll do a little something after Thanksgiving and then they'll say, fuck it. They'll be like, I'm gonna just pig out for Christmas and then start New Year's. So that's how the waves come. And pretty much why these waves come is because people are more so concerned, like I think with how they look, more like aesthetics, more, people have only short-term goals. There's not too many people who actually have long-term goals when it comes to fitness. Like, you have a lot of people who, oh, I want to lose 5 pounds or 10 pounds for this party, or I want to lose, a couple sizes on my dress sizes, so I have this like event coming up. People do things like that. They do these little short-term goals, so that's why they'll like cut back on like bread and rice, and I think that's where a lot of this fucking bullshit comes from, where people are like, you can't eat rice, you can't eat bread, you got to watch your sodium, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's why I just live the life of counting macros, and even when I'm not counting macros, like this weekend, just fucking be smart, you know what I'm saying? Eat healthy, good, wholesome food and fit in little treats every now and then. Don't pig out every day. But I think what it is people are uneducated, for one. We're constantly in this cycle of, people talking about like, no carbs and the paleo diet and Atkins diet and all these fad diets, I meant to make a video on that, but I'm pretty much addressing it here. I think that's another big thing, fad diets. And like this new shit with like this new HCG fucking waist trimmer shit. Like, I don't know what's up with that. Like, I mean, to be honest, in my opinion, I could be wrong, but I just feel like people are always looking for shortcuts. All right, so when it comes to, why it's seasonal, it's because one, people are looking for shortcuts, and two, people only have short-term goals. Nobody thinks, okay, you know what? In a year, let me see how much I can do. How far can I get in 2 years, 3 years? Everybody's always like 2 weeks, a month, spring break, summer, pool party coming up, I actually had one of my good friends, actually a couple of my friends, man, they're always asking me like, oh, I got like this event coming up. Like, how can I like lose some weight real quick? And it's like, I mean, you can do little things to kind of, to kind of drop weight a little bit, maybe drop a little bit of extra water, but you need time to prepare for these things. Like me, like I wanted to be lean for the summer. I started cutting in January and now I'm pretty much done, almost. I mean, I'm at 200 pounds. I'm thinking about going to 195 or 190 just because I got time to do it and I want to see how lean I can get, you know. But I had that mentality in January that, okay, in the next like 15 weeks, I'm gonna just cut, you know what I'm saying? How far can I get in 15 weeks? That's about what, 4 months? You know, most people don't think that far ahead. Most people think in a week, 2 weeks, tomorrow. You know, I got a pool party tomorrow. What can I do? Nothing. It's too late. You know, so I think why fitness comes in waves is just one, short-term goals, two, like all these fad diets and all these myths and things like that. And three, I think it's just people in general, they really don't care too much about fitness. You know, the people who actually care, you know, it's not a seasonal thing. The gym is a part of their life, you know, 365. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's not a matter of, oh, I'm going to go, you know, for the New Year's. Oh, I'm going to go after Thanksgiving. The gym is not a place for them to correct their wrongs. It's a place for them to actually, you know, keep progressing and doing something right. All right, that's the difference between people who go to the gym and people who like go to the gym like for a purpose, like say me or like all the other fitness channels. Like they go to the gym because we have a goal, a long-term goal. We're thinking 10 years down the line, you know, how far can I bring my physique in 10 years or my strength or whatever you're into, right? Other people are thinking, how can I lose this 10 pounds from Thanksgiving? So it's a matter of if you really want to stick it out and you want to be one of those people who doesn't have, you know, these short-term goals, you got to make long-term goals for yourself, and then you got to try and execute them. All right. So really good question. I appreciate the question. I think it'll help a lot of people out. But before this video gets too long, because you already know how I always say, the attention span on YouTube is about the size of a fucking grain of rice. So with that being said, don't forget the orders, subscribe and share, like and comment. Till next time, my devil dogs, dismissed.